so much for joining me on an exclusive live where I'm going to give you all the tea on what's coming your way in your love life for the month of January 2026. This is a very special reading, Aries, because this is the first time I'm live after being hiatus for a little bit of time because I've been on vacation celebrating the holidays with friends and family. I'm so happy to be back here on the mainland. And to kick things off, I'm going to do this reading with two very special decks. One from our fellow Aries friend, T Rose, and one of our amazing mods. Thank you, T Rose, for the Wicked Tarot deck. Yay! See, I haven't even opened her yet. So, yes, T Rose, we're going to go ahead and start things off with 2026 using your special deck that you donated to the channel. Thank you so much, T Rose, for all you do for us here on the channel. And I'm also going to be using an oracle deck from our other amazing mod and beloved subscriber, Fred. Thank you so much, Fred, for this oracle deck amongst all the other decks that he has donated to the channel as well. So thank you guys so much. And if you missed my community post, if you're interested in donating to the channel with a featured deck, all you got to do is click on that link. It'll direct you to my Amazon wish list, and your deck will be featured on the channel as well. So I'm about to break these bad boys open, and you guys are going to get to see live what I do in order to connect with my deck. Now, like a lot of tarot readers, we first open the box. And it's like a kid on Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Where you're trying to get to the fun, but then you have a hard time getting to it. But we gonna get to it. By the way, any of you guys who have ordered personal readings, I have emailed you your personal readings. I got those done today. Woohoo! So check your email to get your personal reading. Message from your girl. Ooh, ah. Oh, how cute. Look at the poppies on the inside of the box, guys. That's cute. All right. And then every deck is going to have a little guidebook. Hold on a second, y'all. They may have some. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so brooms. Okay, so let me check it out, y'all, because I got to make sure I know what's going on. So you got your, okay, you got your major arcana as normal. And then when you get to your minor arcana, your king of yellow bricks. So they got yellow bricks, and yellow bricks are supposed to serve as, what are bricks? I wonder if bricks are like pentacles. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, king of bricks. Okay, so bricks are like pentacles, I think. The yellow bricks are the pentacles. The flowers are like the cups, I think. Yeah. Okay, y'all, I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Okay, and then, no, then we got the suit of coins. So that's going to be your pentacles. So what are the coins got to be the pentacles. Okay, then we got brooms. I know brooms are going to be wands. So then your bricks got to be your air sign, then your swords. Y'all, this deck gonna take me out. Wait a second. It was a cool concept, T Rose, until they got this stuff going on. Wait a second. Hold on. All right, 6 of yellow bricks. All right, Ace of Bricks. Okay, so bricks are air sign, like your swords. Oh my gosh. Okay, so bricks are swords. Your flowers are your cups. Your coins are your pentacles. And your brooms are your wands. And then you got your major arcana. Let's see if I can remember that when I do y'all's reading today. Okay, look how fancy. Wow. There goes the Magician. Is it foggy? Hold on, y'all. It looks like my lens is foggy. Okay. But you have, is it foggy to you guys? It may be my lens. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you have the Fool. There go the Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. How cute. Of course, the Emperor. The Hierophant. I love it. The cards are cute. Oh, look at the lovers, y'all. And then the Chariot is the train. Okay, I get it. Okay, Queen of Coins. Look at the Page of Brooms. That's cute. How cute, y'all. They're very cute. For those that are just now coming on, I haven't started the reading yet. I'm opening T Rose deck that she donated to the channel. This is the Wicked Tarot deck, all my tarot readers out there. It's adorable. It's adorable. Okay. Okay, so what I do when I get a new deck, for those that want to know, is I just spread them out. Spread them on out. No type of fashion. Did everybody enjoy their holiday season? Happy holidays to everyone. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. I'm usually live just about every day, but I went on a cruise to the Bahamas. It was an 8-day cruise. It was very long. I had a great time. I tried to go live on the ship, but the Wi-Fi was horrible. So I did at least one video recording and uploaded it. But literally it took about like 12 hours for 1 hour video to upload. It was a mess, y'all. Let me tell you, it was a mess. So yeah, this is how I do it. Again, big shout out to T Rose, man. These new cards, they're adorable. But I just don't understand why they would make the bricks swords, the flowers cups, the brooms. I understand the brooms being wands. And then the coins, I understand the coins being pentacles. That's kind of weird, but we're going to roll with it. Hey, y'all. What up to all those on the live? Hey. I'm just breaking open a brand new deck, showing y'all how I do it, how I gets down when I have a brand new deck. I don't usually do this live, but why not? We'll have everything timestamped for those that are here watching. Everything will be timestamped in your reading, Aries. No worries. For those that don't know, I'm an Aries moon, so I have a special place in my heart for Aries. All right, Aries. For those that don't know, we're going to do Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer today. We'll also do an all signs reading. at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for all signs. Be sure you check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign in your natal chart. Now, one thing about these cards, whenever I get a new deck, sometimes they'll have like a special card, which I don't like. Like, I know there's been some decks that I purchased that have an exclusive card to that deck. They're not a traditional tarot deck. I don't really like those, and I take them out intentionally because I feel like it messes with the vibe. It gets me, it kind of throws me off. So I don't really like those. I'm hoping this deck doesn't have that. We're going to see. One thing about new decks, my tarot readers out there, it takes a while to get adjusted to them. They're very stiff. But the more you work with them, the more they'll break in. It's also advised that you sage, Palo Santo your deck. You spend a lot of time with your new deck, learning the deck. Don't be like Meka and just open up the box and go live reading the messages. You may want to actually look at the guidebook. But as a professional tarot reader, I pretty much gets it. So I don't have to really like look at it too much. I just need to know what suit is what. So yeah, just playing around with it a little bit, move it around. I'll do this, do that. And then mix it up like dominoes. Then I'll bless it and then we'll start the reading, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. By the way, Soul Tribe, I have some content that I'm going to drop. I promise y'all I have some content. I'm also going to do a ask a question for all my Soul Tribe members that have a dying question. Any question you want to ask, I'll have a community post, so look out for that, where you can drop your question and then I'll answer it live on a video recording later in the week. Hey, that'll be exclusive for Soul Tribe members. And if you don't know what a Soul Tribe member is, that's the members of the channel. So if you're a member of the channel, be looking out for that post where you can just put your question down, any question you want. I'm also going to do an exclusive video about love, the science of love. And it's going to be exclusively for my Soul Tribe members only. And it's going to be great content, a very in-depth look of the science behind love and attracting the right type of partners for you. Okay. Very good reading, very good video. More of an informational, but I think it's so good that it should be exclusive to my members. So there you go. For those that are here, welcome. We're doing Aries on this live. I haven't started yet. I'm just breaking in this new deck. All right. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle it one more time and then I'm gonna open up Fred's deck. How y'all doing? Somebody asked, do I have questions? Super chat live right now. I do not. I'm not doing any questions right now, but be on the lookout. Maybe sometime this week I'll do a super chat question, but not right now. I have a lot of things on my agenda today. So I don't really have time for personal questions right now. But if you do have a question you want to ask, all you got to do is just visit my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. And I'll be glad to do your reading. I did 3 readings today. So I'm always open for readings. All right. So this is the deck that Fred gave me. It's an oracle deck for those that are interested. It is the message of love. The message of love oracle deck. So I'll be using this in your reading today, Aries. Oracle decks are a lot more straightforward and easy because there's no really hidden meanings behind the cards. It's pretty much what it is, You do have to spend a little time like meditating on the imagery to see what the message are that I'm getting with the pictures in the card. But for the most part, it's pretty self-explanatory. I just mix this up slightly. I don't go as crazy as I do with the tarot deck, because the tarot deck has 78 cards. This deck here doesn't have as many. Okay. You know, these cards are very slick, which I like slick cards, but it can be kind of annoying because they slide so easily. Sometimes they get away from me. See? Okay, y'all. I'm going to get started. I know, Aries, you've been waiting patiently for your reading. We'll go ahead and get started. Let me move these boxes over. All right. So again, right now we're doing the Aries reading live. Then we're going to do Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. After those, then we'll do an all signs reading tonight at 8 p.m. Did I set it for 8, y'all? 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know. Check my page, y'all. It's there. But I'm doing individual signs right now. I'm doing individual Aries reading right now. All right, let's bless the deck and then we'll begin. Divine spirit guides and ancestors, please protect me and my viewers as I tap into the divination of tarot, removing all negative energies sent to me and my viewers. It's now welcome here. We'll return all negative energies to the sender tenfold. May the sacredness of this tarot reading and the intuitive downloads coming through bring the clear and concise messages that my viewers need to hear. Thank you. Amen, amen. All right, y'all, let's start. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Actually, I'm going to start with these oracle decks, y'all. I lied. We're going to start with these over here. All right, so the way this is going to work, just to kind of give you guys a heads up, how I'm going to do this series on the individual signs for what you can expect in love for January 2026. We'll first start off with those currently involved. Then we'll do singles, and then we'll get advice from Spirit. Spirit, what is the current energy surrounding Aries and the person that Aries is currently connected to in love and romance? Right now until the end of January 2026. We have overwhelmed. It says, the stress from, this is draining me. So your person is very overwhelmed right now, Aries. They're very stressed. They're very overwhelmed. There seems to be a lot of things on this person's mind as it pertains to this connection. I'm getting your expectations, things you want them to do, ways you want them to act. It's a lot. And I think they're overwhelmed too because they're very indecisive. They don't even know what they really want to do with you. It says indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. So this is someone who's been really struggling, Aries, with deciding where they want to take this. If they really want to fully invest, fully commit, fully surrender to this relationship. It's causing them a lot of stress and a lot of pain. Not so much because they don't care about you. It's because this person has some fear of commitment, some level of internal battles that they're dealing with. What is the current energies surrounding Aries and the person they're currently involved with? and will be for the rest of January 2026. We have the World in the reverse. 3 of Brooms. And the Strength. Underneath the deck, we have the Empress in the reverse, as well as the Page of Flowers in the reverse. Let me tell you what's going on with your person. They don't want to close this cycle. They feel like things are becoming a little intense. They have to make a decision with you, Aries, or they're going to lose you forever. But they don't want to lose you forever, so they're just holding on. They're trying to have some type of faith, some type of faith that things are going to work out between you two. And it's like they're waiting. They're waiting to see. They're waiting to see, what direction they really want to take this. But they're overwhelmed and indecisive. Tell me about this World in reverse. I think the biggest issue with this person is they know they haven't been totally honest with you. This is someone who may have told you a lot of false dreams, a lot of false hopes, a lot of things that just probably was not honest. That wasn't real. That wasn't true. It wasn't what you deserved. So it's only because this person has a lot of history with you. They're sticking around, but this is also someone who doesn't want to put forth a lot of effort or energy to build with you. Okay. They're very lazy. That's what I'm noticing about them. They just kind of stick around just to kind of go with the flow. They don't want the responsibility that comes along with the relationship. They don't want the responsibility that comes along with what you expect out of them. So there's definitely this disconnect between you two, where you want to see this person put forth more effort, more action, more determination. And they're holding back all this. Why? Because they feel like you may not want it with the Death card. Why should I fight to keep this relationship going with Aries if Aries is being very stressed out about me? It's overwhelming me, the pressure that Aries is giving me. But I think it may be over. So why should I? It's hard for you to move on from this person because I think there has been a period in which you've waited to see the results. You've waited to see this person change for the better. You were fighting for this relationship. You were rooting for this person once upon a time, but the results just never came. And what you don't realize is the reason why is because this person couldn't decide what they wanted to do here with you. So what does this mean for January 2026 then? It means that this person sees you as a security, a healthy choice, a safe choice. But I think they're looking at you from a more of a codependent energy. They need you in order to survive or to live or to thrive or to be better. They can't do it on their own. They're realizing your worth and value. They're seeing that you have a lot that you offer. And they're like, I would be a fool to leave Aries behind. I would be a fool to just let this go. Aries has it going on. You feel me? Aries got it going on. A lot of you Aries actually can be doing better in life than this person. You could be more stable, more secure. You bring a lot more to the table than this individual. And that is also a factor here why this person will want to stick around. So that would be the only reason why this person would drop their guard, is because they can see a sense of security, stability, abundance, happiness, the type of life that they can't find on their own without you in it. Okay. This person could be a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Sagittarius, a Taurus, an Aquarius, also getting Virgo, possibly. You or your person can have that predominantly in your chart. All right, let's look more into your person's true feelings for you during January 2026. How will they feel about you? I think more than anything, what I keep hearing is like, it's just a safe choice. It's a safe choice to be with Aries compared to maybe other people that they would consider going toward. So how does this person feel about Aries? In 2 cards, we have the Queen of Flowers and the Death card. Underneath the deck, we have the High Priestess and the Page of Coins. So on the surface, this person is trying to give off the impression like they don't care about you, like they don't have love for you anymore, but that would be a lie. Deep down, this person really wants to talk to you and they really want to try to make things work. It's just almost like they secretly want to manifest you reaching out to them. They don't want to be the first person to do that. Yeah, they want you to extend an offer. They want you to extend some type of an apology or something like that. But they're giving off the impression that they don't care. Why is that? Because you make this person feel insecure. You make this person feel anxious. You make this person feel very codependent on your energy. They feel like somebody that needs you. They see your worth and value more, and they don't want to admit that you're better than them. They don't want to admit that. It would be going totally against what they're used to. I think this is someone that's used to being chased, someone that's used to being pursued by others. And you would be a first. Yep. So what is this person's intentions? We have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Six of Coins in the reverse. So they're going to try to find a way to get you to be the first to reach out to them or be the first to do something to pursue them, apologize to them, do something for them. Like they're trying to do like a reverse psychology trick with you. That's what's happening here. If I don't chase Aries, if I don't talk to Aries, then maybe Aries will come around. Maybe Aries will reach out to me. If I act like I don't care, then maybe Aries will say something. Very selfish, this person here. That's what I'm noticing. Very selfish. And they know they're wrong, but they don't care. They also feel like they're being punished, by the way, too, with you pulling back. They feel like they're being punished, even though they're trying to give you your space and see what you're going to do. Like, what do they want though? Like, okay. It keeps talking about, we got the 10 of bricks. They really want, you know, even though this is kind of signifying the 10 of swords, I really feel like this person just really wants you to be humbled. They want you to humble yourself. And I'm noticing in this card, because it's Emerald City and you got the poppies here. Y'all know in the Wizard of Oz, the poppies would make somebody kind of like pass out. They want you to kind of get in that delusional state to where you don't see things clearly, I'm getting. Yeah, they really want to get into your mind. With the Queen of Bricks, which is like the Queen of Swords, they want to send a clear message to you. Like, you're not just going to act any kind of way, Aries. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do like a reverse psychology trick. Okay. But then underneath it all, they're not happy doing it. So it's like they're self-sabotaging their own happiness. They're playing games with you in order to get you to yield, in order to get you to comply, but they're really actually hurting themselves. That's the thing, Aries, because you done kind of made this person upset. Yeah, with the 3 of bricks, and yeah, they feel like you're moving on. That's the issue here. Okay. So what advice do we have for Aries with this person for January 2026? What advice? We have the 10 of flowers. And we have the 5 of flowers in the reverse. You know, forgive yourself for choosing someone who's not equipped to give you the same type of love and compassion in return. Finding acceptance and peace to move on from this. Knowing that you deserve better. That's what I'm getting. Knowing you deserve better. I think a lot of you guys are very upset that you wasted your time with this person. And with the Chariot in reverse, Spirit is saying, do not be tempted to go back to the very thing that you ran away from. Keep running. Yep. With the 7 of coins, which is like 7 of pentacles in the reverse. This is not someone you can build a long-term life with. I think you're seeing it for what it is, that this is not someone stable enough and equipped enough to give you more than what you've seen. I think you've seen everything that you need to see and you understood everything that you need about this person. So that's what I have for you, Aries, for those involved. But now we're going to go to singles. So if you're a single Aries, single as a Pringle, woo woo. That's what we headed to next. Good luck to you, Aries, that are involved. Do we have any single Aries on the live? Any Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs who are single? Where you at? Hey. Any single Aries? Myra says, nope, I don't have to run. My man, Vito, protects and loves me. Okay, boo then. Well, fine. That wasn't your reading. That's the thing about tarot. It's not everybody's message, love. But it may be your message. You just probably haven't seen it happen yet. So stay tuned. You never know. Oh, boy. You got to love the trolls. They think they know everything. Big shout out to our amazing mods. T Rose. Hey. Thank you for holding it down, girl. I appreciate you. And thank you for the Wicked Tarot deck. Thank you so much. All right, let's do this, Aries. Let's look at those who are single. Let's see what's coming towards you in love. Okay, I think we're going to do the same thing, and we're going to open it up with some oracles. All right, Spirit, let's look at singles now. Spirit, tell me about Aries who are single as a Pringle. What can they expect in their love life? We have detachment. It says, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. All right, give me one more. And we have confusion. I feel unclear about where we stand. So some of you guys are going to find someone who is going to be very detached in January 2026. Or this could be you. You or your person is going to be detached and just kind of wanting to like really spend time alone because you're just not really clear about where this thing will go. So let's get some tarot to kind of see what's going to happen with this connection. All right, Spirit, tell me about Aries singles. Aries sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs who are single. Tell me a little bit about this connection here for January 2026. We have the devil. Yikes. The devil. We have the two of brooms in the reverse. And we have the three of brooms. All right. Underneath the deck, we have the four of coins and the judgment in the reverse. You know, I really feel like either you or your person is just not ready for a serious relationship, and it's giving off a very detached energy. More so because there's still this very strong tie. Thank you so much for the 2026. It's a Meko. It's really giving off the impression that this person is still holding on to their old connection, okay? They're holding on to their old connection, or you could be holding on to your old connection. So it's causing a bit of disruption in embracing the new, in connecting with the new, and falling in love with the new, and surrendering to the new. It's almost like a subconscious dialogue going on in your mind or this person's mind. I like them, but am I really ready for this? Nah, I don't think I'm ready for this. Okay. And it's like you're forcing yourself, or this person is forcing themselves to make this happen when you're really not totally ready. Okay. Or they're not totally ready. So it's an avoidant behavior. So whoever is the avoidant in the relationship, that would be happening here. On the contrary, person B, we'll just call them person B. Is pretty confident and sure that they want to give this a chance, you know, but then there's this thing in their mind where they're feeling a bit confused. And they're telling themselves, you know, I don't know how person A really feels about me. I really feel like person A has feelings for me, but I'm just not sure. So even that other person's also having a sense of confusion because of how person A is behaving. So in other words, when it comes down to it, with the 10 of coins in the reverse to the 7 of brooms, It looks as if this is a very guarded connection. Very guarded, very confusing. It's not having a lot of movement. It feels good on the surface, but deep down, there's blockages here. There's deep blockages, okay? And so let's look into it. Let's see what's happening. By the way, you or your person could be a Capricorn. Have that predominantly in your chart. I got Aquarius. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Libra. Okay. Doesn't have to be those signs, but that could be predominantly in you or your person's natal chart. Okay. Now let's look at how they feel about you, singles. Because it is confusing for me as a reader. I'm like, okay, like what is the real feel here? what is the real feelings here? Let's see. All right. Aries who are single as a Pringle, this new person they're connecting to in January 2026. How does this person truly and honestly feels about Aries? Give me the truth, Spirit. We have the 10 of Brooms and the Page of Bricks in the reverse. All right. I'm going to be honest with you, and it may kind of upset some of you guys, but they're feeling like you're hard to deal with. You're hard to deal with because they feel like it's hard to break through to you and really connect with you on a deeper level. It's just hard. They're trying to extend an offer to you, but at the same time, with the Knight of Coins in the reverse, they're scared to because they don't want to risk getting their heart broken or getting rejected by you. It feels like someone who's really into you, but also at the same time trying to protect their heart. See? They are into you, the Sun. So what does this mean for Aries? It means that you have to make a choice. You got to know what you want. With the King of Bricks in the reverse and the King of Flowers, I think you're not ready to surrender to a full-blown loving connection quite yet. I feel like you're forcing it. And this person is starting to pick up on that energy. The only reason why you're staying in it is because you like this person as well. But I think it's a protection mechanism more than anything. You don't want to get hurt. You've been through a lot already, Aries, and you don't want to be a part of a new situation or connection where someone hurts you as well, like they did in the past. So it's a lot of fears with the Moon in the reverse that you're trying to get over. And you just want this person to be a bit more patient with you, I'm getting. But they're starting to get a little worried. So what is their intentions moving forward? So the attraction is there. You both like each other. That's there. But fear is definitely in the forefront of your energy, Aries. And they're picking that up. So what is this person's intentions with Aries? All right, we got the Queen of Flowers in the reverse. And we have the World. Oh, boy. Yikes. Why the Queen of Flowers in reverse? The Five of Flowers. Okay. All right. I don't think this is going to work. I think this person is going to start to get more and more disappointed and hurt that you're not becoming emotionally vulnerable and present. Your energy is a bit cold. And I think it's not you intentionally trying to be mean to this person. That's not what you're intending to do. You're just moving with caution. You're saying, I gotta proceed with caution because if I don't, there's a strong possibility that this person will break my heart or hurt me. But what you don't know is you're pushing this person away, Aries. Yeah. This person's going to stop making the effort, the energy, working on it. And I think it's probably going to halt at probably a very small opportunity or offer going on here. Yeah. Any advice for Aries singles? With the 9 of brooms in the reverse and the 8 of flowers in the reverse, you have to really just continue to work on the internal hurt, the internal battles. I think there's still a part of you that is still reminiscing about the past. And right now, you're moving out of a lot of ego instead of love. So it's almost like you expect this person to prove themselves to you. They got to prove to you like they are really about that life, that they're going to really give you this, they really going to do that. Like you need someone to constantly prove themselves. But I don't know if that's going to work here. You're very harsh, you're very direct, you're very sharp. And it's a bit of a turnoff for this person and other people. Yeah, it's going to lead to a lot of injustice with this connection, other connections. So, and that's coming from a place of pain, and it's a protection mechanism. That's what it is. So, yeah. Anybody else coming towards Aries singles in January 2026, Spirit? We have the Knight of Bricks in the reverse. It looks like you're going to be avoiding everybody. Aries, you're just not ready. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're going to be more so focusing on your independence. Like you almost feel, like people have to prove themselves to you, which I'm here for it. I'm an Aries moon. I'm all for it. But there has to be some limitations on that. You can't always put yourself out there and expect people to constantly prove, and then you let a good opportunity pass you by. But I do see a glow up. I do see you doing a lot of great things for yourself and building your confidence in a sense. But I don't really see you making good judgment calls when it comes to some of these connections. And why is that? It's because of Knight of Flowers. It's because you're just going to be dating and not finding people that are really going to give you what you need yet. You need more. Y'all get what I'm saying? It's like you need somebody to just give it to you. You need somebody to just really make you want to just drop your guard and pour your heart out. And you just haven't found that person yet. It's almost like you need someone to, I wouldn't say propose to you, but just almost like a love at first sight feeling. You just want it to just click. You want it to click. And you also want to not feel like it's a one-sided relationship, which could have been an issue in the past for you as well. Okay. I think that's what I have for singles. Let's see if we got any advice for just the Aries collective moving forward. Don't forget, y'all, to hit the like button, show your girls some love. Don't forget, I also do personal readings for all at my website, MekaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. All the important links are down in the description box below, as well as I am going to do a 2026 predictive read. So if you want a future forecast reading of all of 2026, that link is down there as well. All right. What advice do we have for Aries just in general with their love life? What does Aries need to know, Spirit? All right. Jumping on out. We got the Strength in the World. You got to close that cycle, Aries. That's the only way you're going to be able to attract your true soulmate is you got to close that old cycle. As hard as it is going to be, I think that's the biggest blockage If you're currently involved with someone and you're having issues, you got to close out whatever issues you're having with that person in order to be able to, move on. Okay. Yeah, so you can manifest what you want. The Magician. You have the power within you, Aries, to manifest the true love that you want to have in your life. I think you're putting limitations on that because of pain and because of resentment or disappointment in past relationships or your current relationship. It's kind of causing blockages from manifesting what you want in the future. But deep down, you're due justice. So some of you guys are on the timeline where you've already done this work and you have found your person. Many of you, though, because this is a collective reading, are still on that journey. And so do know that justice is on the horizon. And I think what it's going to cause you to do is use your intuition a little bit more with the High Priestess. I think a lot of you guys are going to find yourself more in tune and more aware of people on a deeper level. And when you become more spiritually inclined and when you become more spiritually tapped in, it does make it a bit harder. I'm going to honestly say it does make it a bit harder to find your right person, because what happens is you can begin to see a lot of flaws in a lot of people. And those flaws are the things that's going to really make you be very scared to give people a risk. But know that man is flawed. No one is perfect. Everyone's going to have a thing about them. So I would say use your discernment lightly. Give people an opportunity. Don't keep saying no to everybody. Give people a chance. Because you do have good karma on your side. I do see that for sure. Yeah. And stop being stop being so stuck on the past. I think Spirit is saying you got to close out your mindset of thinking that everybody is going to do something to harm you, or that there isn't better out there or whatever. Like, it's a change of mentality, mindsets, how you're doing things. That's what Spirit wants you to do. Yep. Okay. So that's the messages I have for you, Aries. That was a very lengthy reading, but I also wanted to share with you guys this amazing deck that we'll be using tonight. Thanks to our amazing mod, T Rose, donating to the channel, and our other amazing mod, Fred, for donating to the channel. Thank you guys so much. I will have everything timestamped for you guys so you guys can skip the part in the beginning when I was opening the tarot deck. And then I'm headed off to do Taurus next. So if you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign in your chart, come join me. That's where I'm headed to next. I'll see you guys there. Take care, Aries.